Welcome to my Hodl520 course. In this section, I'm going to give you an overview of the course, and we're going to cover topics like what is Bitcoin, what is Hodl520, and how Hodl520 and Bitcoin will help you, okay? First off, Bitcoin, what is it? Bitcoin is money. It's just to keep it simple and plain, it is a form of money that is very easy to use and it's usable everywhere. Anywhere you have an internet connection, you can use Bitcoin. And not just you, but anyone that has an internet connection can use Bitcoin anywhere. It makes it a very powerful money because so many people will be able to use it. And not only is it easy to use, but Bitcoin is a powerful wealth generator. It can make you extremely wealthy if you learn how to use and hold it properly. Okay, and it's simple to do that too. We'll talk about that throughout this course. Okay, now, what is Hodl520? Hodl520 is a super simple set of steps to get you started using Bitcoin as quickly and as easily as possible, okay? And it's essentially these three steps. Buy $500 of Bitcoin, move that Bitcoin to a safe wallet, and then hold that Bitcoin in that wallet for 20 plus years. We're going to talk about why each of these steps is important, okay, and how it will benefit you for doing this in this course. Now, let's get into that. How will Bitcoin and Hodl520 help you? Well, first and foremost, it's going to build wealth for you. When you buy Bitcoin and you hold it, move it to a safe wallet and hold it, the longer you hold it, the more time it has to work its magic, the more time it has to build explosive wealth for you, or to explosively build wealth for you. And you will see as you hold it, it will absolutely explode in values at certain times throughout your time using Bitcoin, okay? It's also going to teach you, and this is really important, both Bitcoin and using Hodl520 is going to teach you to think long-term. It's not just going to teach you to think long-term, it's going to reward you for thinking long-term. And as we go through the course, we'll talk more about that. And as you buy and hold Bitcoin and hold it over time, you're going to see how this helps you think long-term and how it rewards you for thinking long-term. Okay, and one of my favorite things about Bitcoin and how Hodl520 is going to help you to help the whole entire Bitcoin community, anybody that uses Bitcoin, especially in people in some of the worst parts of the world, okay? Not everybody has access like we do in the West to sound, stable money and for wealth building tools like investing in stocks, bonds, other things like real estate, right? A lot of places in the world, they're very limited on their money. They're locked into systems where the money is really abused. It's terribly used in ways that are really disadvantageous, that just don't help people, your average everyday people. And the people who it hurts the most are the poorest people on earth. And this is one of the most wonderful things about Bitcoin, okay? Bitcoin makes fair money available and wealth building tools available to people all over the world, to everyone, everywhere. All they need is a limited access limited access to the internet, and they can use Bitcoin to build for themselves wealth. Places where they've never had this opportunity to do this before, where their money was either worthless or they were holding their wealth and their value in animals or crops or other goods, right? Bitcoin is gonna bring so many benefits to so many people all over the world. I'm really excited to teach you how to get started in this, and each person that goes through and does this and takes these simple steps to buy $500 of Bitcoin, move it to a safe wallet and hold it there for 20 years, you are not just making wealth and creating wealth for yourself through Bitcoin, you are creating a system and growing that system that's gonna bring that wealth and prosperity and abundance to people all over the world, especially some of the poorest people in the world who have never had access to tools like this before. So I'm excited to keep working with you on this and to show you what you need to do to start to Hodl520 and get into Bitcoin and use your next $500 to do something that's gonna create wealth for you and abundance and prosperity for a lot of other people all over the world.